Listen, I'm about to tell you something that 99% of men will live their entire lives and die without ever understanding. They feel that something is wrong. They feel like they're playing a game where someone else wrote the rules and hid the manual from them. It's like trying to open a door with a key that doesn't fit the lock, over and over, breaking the key, but never realizing the problem is the key itself. And you know what? They're right. There is a fundamental glitch in the matrix of your relationships that you cannot see. This glitch isn't their fault, but it is their responsibility, and it's making them step on the same rake again and again. I see it every single day. In the coffee shop, in the office, online. A guy looks decent, tries his best, says all the right things, and sparks zero emotion in a woman. Absolute zero. He does everything to be liked, and that is precisely why he is invisible. He becomes background noise, a comfortable piece of furniture that no one ever stumbles over. He thinks his politeness is an asset, but it's actually his curse. It's what makes him safe, and safe is the last thing that sparks primal attraction. And you know what the scariest part is? He thinks he's doing everything right. He genuinely believes his approach is the only correct one. This is 99% of you. And today, I'm going to show you why your brain, your programming, your good boy protocol is wired to fail. This protocol isn't you. It's a program that was installed in you. But most of you won't have the courage to do what I'm about to say, because it will require you to break everything you've ever believed in. It will require you to go against your mother, against your teachers, against everything society deems correct. Funny, isn't it? Every man thinks, oh, but I'm different. I'm a nice guy. I have a sense of humor. I have a good job. Listen, none of that matters if you're running on the wrong operating system. It's like trying to run Windows software on a Mac. You can bring the best software in the world, but the hardware won't accept it. You bring your kindness, your stability, your humor, but the operating system of attraction runs on different principles. You are confusing good husband qualities with attraction, sparking qualities. Those are two completely different sets. She isn't looking for safety. She's looking for tension. She isn't looking for comfort. She's looking for a challenge. It doesn't matter how good the software is, it won't work. How many times have you had a great conversation with a woman, thought everything was going perfectly, and then she just vanished, evaporated, like morning mist, leaving you completely confused, analyzing every single word? How many times have you been the perfect gentleman, only to watch her leave with some guy who seems to barely even notice her? You think it's bad luck. It's not bad luck. It's mathematics. It's psychology. It's the predictable result of running the wrong code. You're playing a game without knowing the rules. I remember standing at a party, all proper, in a clean shirt, polite, and my friend, let's call him Alex, dressed terribly. No money, had 3 women competing for his attention, and I was standing in the corner, like a ghost, absolutely invisible. And I thought, what the hell is happening here? That night, I understood something. Here's the brutal truth. Women are not attracted to your resume. They are not attracted to your good intentions. They are not attracted to how much you want them to like you. In fact, the more you want them to like you, the less they will. It's like trying to hold sand in your fist. The tighter you squeeze, the faster it slips through your fingers. It's inverse mathematics. The harder you try, the faster you fail. And I know what you're thinking, but that's not logical. Exactly. That's why 99% of men fail. They're trying to apply logic to an emotional game. They're bringing a violin to a rock concert and wondering why no one can hear them. Look, you have a program running in your head. I call it the good boy protocol. It was installed in you when you were 5. Your mother said, be nice to girls. Your teacher said, respect women. Society said, happy wife, happy life. This is all fine, but it has nothing to do with attraction. This protocol is social glue, designed to make you manageable. It's a program of domestication. It teaches you to beg for approval, to wag your tail at the slightest hint of affection, and to fear conflict. It turns you into a convenient but asexual utility. But the wild, primal part of her consciousness, the part that controls attraction, doesn't want a pet. It's looking for an equal force. You've been trained to be a golden retriever. Convenient, obedient, predictable. You bring the slippers while she's dreaming of the forest. But women are looking for a wolf. Not a rabid wolf. Not an aggressive wolf, but a wolf. Independent, unpredictable, self-sufficient. It's not about being loud or aggressive. The loudest dog in the room is usually the most insecure. The wolf is silent. He has focused intent. His validation comes from within. He moves through the world on a mission that is more important than chasing anyone. He is self-contained. That is the energy that cuts through all the white noise. In every interaction, there are polarity points. Moments where you either increase tension or decrease it. 99% of men are so terrified of tension that they immediately diffuse it. They're so afraid of losing her that they lose her. Guaranteed. A woman challenges you, you agree. A woman tests you, you immediately fail the test by trying to please her. You are so busy trying to make her comfortable that you become convenient. And convenient is the enemy of attraction. Comfort is what she looks for in a pillow, not in a man. In a man, she's looking for a rock to crash against or a fire to get burned by. You show up like a warm bath. It's nice, but she falls asleep in it. You're like a smooth, straight road with no turns you can drive on it, but it's boring as hell. You extinguish the spark at the very moment it's supposed to ignite. Attraction grows in the space between comfort and chaos. It needs the oxygen of uncertainty. And you, with your good behavior, are sucking all the oxygen out of the room. When was the last time you were captivated by something predictable? A movie with no conflict? Never. Because humans, and especially women, need emotional stimulation. They need the push and pull, the uncertainty, the challenge, and you show up like an instruction manual. Page 1, I like you. Page 2, I'll do anything for you. Page 3, please pick me. The end. Boring. And this is where stupid men think, oh, so I have to be an asshole. No, women don't like bad boys. Women like men who have their own reality, their own frame, their own life that doesn't shatter the moment a pretty face appears. Their reality is stronger than hers, and she subconsciously wants to enter it. The bad boy just happens to have these qualities by default, because he genuinely doesn't care. But you can have these qualities and still be a good man. That is the ultimate combination. It's a man who can be kind without being weak, a man who can be generous, but on his terms. He's not afraid to say no to a beautiful face. That ability to say no is your primary power. You cannot fake this. They see right through it. They sense your incongruence when your words say one thing, but your body is screaming neediness. They have a built-in authenticity detector. You have to become it. I remember talking to a girl once, the kind that makes you want to cancel all your plans, and she says something I completely disagree with. The old me would have nodded, oh, that's interesting. The new me said, that's probably the stupidest thing I've heard all day. She was shocked. Then she laughed. Then she became interested. Why? Because every other man before me had agreed with every word she said. I was the first one who treated her like a regular person, not a goddess on a pedestal. I showed her my approval isn't free. Remember this. The moment you put a woman on a pedestal, you physically force her to look down on you. It's geometry. She cannot respect someone who worships her. Worship isn't love. It's a surrender of the self. Respect is the foundation. Attraction is the building. You're trying to build a skyscraper on a swamp by worshipping her. You are pulling the ground out from under your own feet with every unearned compliment, with every yes that should have been a no. And without respect, attraction is biologically impossible. And here's the biggest mistake. You think attraction is about addition. Add more compliments. Add more attention. Add more availability. No, no, no. Attraction is about subtraction. Subtract your 100% availability. Subtract your predictability. Subtract your desperate need for her approval. The empty space you create is the vacuum that pulls her in. Think about it like gravity. Your neediness, your constant availability, is like anti-gravity. It repels her. But when you subtract yourself from the equation, when you're not always available, when you have your own life, you create a vacuum, and nature abhors a vacuum. Her thoughts will rush into that space. Why isn't he texting? What is he thinking? Does he still like me? Bingo. You just occupied real estate in her head, rent-free. And it's there, in that space of doubt and curiosity, that attraction is born. That which is available 24/7 has no value. No one values the air they breathe until they start to suffocate. It's economics, supply and demand. You're acting like a free newspaper they hand out on the street. People take it without looking and throw it in the first trash can. You have made your supply infinite while demanding nothing in return. You have become an inflationary currency. You have zeroed out your own value in the attraction marketplace. Most of you watching this will get it. Logically, your brain will say, yes, that makes sense. You might even take notes. And tomorrow, when you see a pretty girl, your ancient brain, your emotional brain, will take over. The good boy protocol will activate. And you will do the exact same thing you've always done. This protocol is decades of social programming. It's the fear of being alone, hardwired into your DNA. Because this doesn't require understanding. It requires rewiring. It requires real, painful work on yourself. You know when everything changed for me? I was on a date, a model, and halfway through, I realize I'm bored. She's beautiful, but she's boring. And instead of pretending, I said, listen, you're very beautiful, but this conversation is putting me to sleep. I think I'm going to go home and watch Netflix. It'll be more stimulating. And I left. You know what happened? She called me that night, and the next day, and for a week, the woman who had men chasing her for years was suddenly chasing the one who just left. Not because I was playing a game, but because I genuinely valued my own time more than her beauty. She was shocked because, for the first time, her beauty didn't work as a master key. She hit a reality that was stronger than her ego. She was used to men breaking. I didn't break. In that moment, the power dynamic shifted irreversibly. It wasn't a technique. It was the truth. It was the authentic willingness to walk away. Authenticity is the rarest and sexiest currency in the world. And the truth has a weight that a fake can never imitate. This becomes natural when you have a mission, something more important than her, your work, your purpose, your sport, your art. When you are obsessed with your goal, you become a moving force. A man with a mission is a fire. A woman is instinctively drawn to that fire to get warm, but a man without a mission is just smoke. He's irritating to the eyes and dissipates quickly. Your mission is your spine. Without it, you're just a formless blob, trying to shapeshift into whatever you think she wants. And that's repulsive. A woman wants to join a man who is already going somewhere. She doesn't want to be your destination. No one wants to be the sole reason for someone else's happiness. That's a suffocating responsibility. She wants to be a co-pilot on your exciting journey. And if you don't have a journey, you're just sitting at the train station, hoping she'll pick your empty car. You're not the locomotive. You're just an empty boxcar. Here's the master shift that 99% of you will never make. Stop trying to get women. Start choosing women. Stop being an actor auditioning for a role in her life. Become the director holding auditions for your movie. You are the prize. You are the one doing the selecting. You are looking to see if she is worthy of your time. Is she interesting enough? Is she kind enough? Does she add value to your mission? Does she make you stronger? Or is she just a drain on your energy? You're not looking for someone to complete you. You're looking for someone who complements you. You must become a ruthless filter. Most men operate like spam filters with the protection off. They're just happy to get any email at all. You need to be like an elite club with the strictest bouncer. Not everyone gets in. Your time, your energy, and your attention are your most valuable resources. Stop giving them away for free to anyone who smiles at you. This isn't arrogance, it's standards. A man without standards isn't nice. He's chaos. When you have standards, rejection ceases to exist. It's just data. Her no doesn't hurt you because your yes to yourself is louder. The nice guy fears rejection because it's a blow to his ego. The man with standards welcomes rejection. Rejection is just the universe's sorting mechanism, removing incompatible people from your path. It's a successful filter. Oh, she's not right for my movie. Cool. Next. You're saving your own time. Suddenly, you're not afraid of losing her because you're more focused on finding the one who is worth not losing. But here's what no one tells you. This path is lonely at first. When you stop being nice and convenient, people will fall away. Women who were just using you for attention will vanish. Your phone might stay silent for weeks. Good. Let them go. That silence is the sound of your transformation. You must be willing to walk through that desert of loneliness. You must learn to be happy by yourself. Only then do you become a magnet instead of a beggar, because on the other side of this is authentic connection, real attraction. Women who choose you for who you are, not for what you do for them. So, here's your choice. The red pill or the blue pill. Keep doing what doesn't work and stay in your comfortable lie, or will you finally try something different? You can close this video and go back to your comfortable failure. You can keep complaining that nice guys finish last, or you can take this bitter truth like medicine. This medicine will burn your old self. It will burn away your illusions. Most people will choose the comfortable lie. They will choose the familiar hell over a frightening heaven. But it's only by walking through that fire that you can rebuild yourself. I've told you the truth. What you do with it, that's your problem. The choice is yours. But the clock is ticking. The truth you heard today is just the tip of the iceberg. It's just the first prick of the needle, pulling you out of the matrix. 99% of you will feel uncomfortable right now and close this video just to return to your illusions. And that's fine. This path isn't for them. But for the 1% who are ready to see how deep this rabbit hole really goes, for those who are ready for the complete deconstruction of their good boy protocol, there is a place. That place is called Psycheria. This isn't just a channel, it's your HQ for reprogramming. It's your gym for the mind. Subscribe to Psycheria if you're tired of being the nice guy and ready to finally become the man you were meant to be. Hit the button. Begin.